Welcome back, everyone. This is part 8 of our chatbot building tutorial series where I teach you how to build your own custom chatbots without the need for code. And just a quick reminder, just in case this is the first video you've watched of this entire series, we are going to be using a platform called Voiceflow, a powerful no-code chat building platform that includes a free plan that should be enough to get you started learning building your own chatbots. Today, for part 8, I'm going to show you how to use the capture step and how we can use variables to quickly store and recall information. So let's say you want to capture certain information, store that information, and then recall that information during the conversation. Say, for example, a name. So let's build a quick example here. So first we want to welcome them. Uh, let's say welcome. And then I want another line saying, to address you properly, may I know your name? And then this is where we add our capture step. You want to go to listen, and at the bottom, you'll find an option called capture. So you want to drag it over here. The capture step then shows you two drop down options here on the right side. The first drop down is basically you defining what type of thing or information you want to capture from the user. So for now, let's just say you want to capture everything, every single character the user types. So let's use the entire user reply option. Next, you want to store it somewhere, and that's what we call variables. So by default, you have a few options, but we want to create our own. I want to call it name. Sorry, I want to call it name, and then click create new variable. So we capture the entire user reply and store it in a variable called name. So next, we want to then greet them. Once we capture that information, we want to greet them with the name we've captured. So, hi, let's say hi. And then the way you call variables is bracket the name of the variables. So bracket and name, then close bracket. There we go. Let's give this a try. There we go. Welcome. To address you properly, may I know your name? Hi, my name is Mark. Now, notice the problem here. It now responded with hi. Hi, my name is Mark. The reason why this is happening is if we go back to how we set up this variable, is we told the bot to capture the entire reply. Nothing left, every single letter, every single character the user types, store it inside the variable we created called name. This is something you should always bear in mind, especially when you're making a modern chatbot where it's conversational. Users may add extra words to their responses, so you should always anticipate that and prepare for that when you're creating your capture steps. So, how do we solve this problem? We need to better define what we're trying to capture by creating our own custom entity. So you want to click the first drop down, and at the bottom you'll find an option to create new entity. So you want to click that, and for this one we want to call it, name. Pretty straightforward. We want to then define what type of data is this. So you have a few options, and since name is a popular one, we have a pre-built option here. So you want to click that and then click Create Entity. So here comes the most important step in fixing this issue. To the left of the Add Capture button, you'll see the Settings icon. You want to click that, and we want to add utterances. Now, what utterances is what could the user be saying or what extra words the users could be saying along with their name. So let's add a few samples here. So the user may say, "Hi, my name is," then you insert the variable, open bracket, and then name. Then the user may also say something simple, "I'm," and then name. Sorry, name. A user may also say, call me, and then name. Or something like, name is is my name. So what we added here is, let's say Mark. "Hi, my name is Mark. I'm Mark. Call me Mark. Mark is my name." The next step now is to assign the name we collected inside into a variable. So let's just collapse this so we have space. Let's click the plus icon on the actions, and you want to select set variable. And then we want to apply it to, bear in mind, it's us who created this earlier. We created a custom variable called name, and then we want to store the name, the entity we've defined. So collect the name and then store it in a variable called name. Before we proceed to the next step, let me just rename this block so it's clear. Let's call it greeting. So after we stored it, after we stored the variable, we want to proceed to our greeting. So what we want to do is add another action. You click the plus icon, and then we want to say we want to go to block. And then we want to select this one. So we were going to select block, home, and then greeting. So that's pretty much the entire setup. But you shouldn't stop there because leaving it like this will require the user to type exactly these phrases. If it's one character off, a few letters misspelled, a few extra words, it will not work. This is where a bit of AI comes in. So we're going to train AI and tell the AI, take these four examples that I gave and understand the context of it, learn from it. That way, if there's some extra stuff, there's some misspelled words, you would still be able to capture what we want. The way you initiate training the AI is to just hit play, and then you're going to see a training drop down here at the top. And then we want to hit train. There we go. Training is complete. We can now try this. So let's hit run. Welcome. George, I should probably may know your name. Let's say hi. I'm Mark. There we go. It successfully removed the other words and just collected my name. Let's try another one. Let's run it again. And let's add even more extra words. Hi there. You can call me Mark. There we go. Now that we've provided a couple of phrases for the AI to learn from, and we've trained the AI, we could add as the user can now add as many extra words, but we will still be able to filter just the name. You can do this for any information you're trying to collect. Uh, Email, phone number, age, address, whatever, is the exact same process. So that's it for part 8. That's how you use the capture step, train the AI to filter out unnecessary words and then store those information into a variable and then recall those variables. So I hope you found this helpful. And if you do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future tutorials. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.